following TLOY episode is a throwback interview that I did in the past. This will now be formatted as a podcast episode. So, growing up in Detroit, was there was there ever any inspiration from there that you made that you want to pursue more in the music scene?
As far as my surroundings, what inspired me to do. So it was more so just seeing stuff that was going on around me, and I just wanted to, to tell my story. And I was like, what's the best way I could let the people hear me.
True. I know what you mean, because I know in Detroit there it's been there for a while, this Motown, with the creation of Motown to the rise of Eminem and everyone else, and even now with new acts like T Grizzly, Sada Baby, and Band Gang and all those other artists. I guess from those artists, were you ever inspired by those artists by any chance?
Yeah, Eminem for sure. That's one of my inspirations. So.
True. And growing up, what was your musical history and background and what inspired you to become a rapper and musician,
Yeah, my mom and them, they was real heavy into Tupac, Biggie, and stuff like that. So I grew up listening to that. A lot of Slick Rick, with the storytelling. That's kind of where I get my, one of my styles. I'm a storyteller, and Nas and stuff like that. So yeah, that was a big influence on me.
Dope. I mean, Slick Rick, he paved the way for a lot of people, not just in jewelry and all that type of stuff, but even with rap and lyricism. I could tell he was a very big impact in the whole scene, because every artist was rapping like Slick Rick, when it comes to storytelling, Yeah. I know what you mean. So, what artists or genres are you mainly influenced by, and in the future, which artists would you like to collaborate with someday or work with?
Well, mainly I'm influenced by hip hop, obviously. It's a lot of underground artists that I listen to that influence me to do the things that I do, like Tech Nine. He one of the biggest. He is the biggest independent artist, and that inspired me because it was if he can do that, I can do that too. And as far as right now, I listen to a lot of Lil Peep. I listen to everything, you know what I'm saying? But I've been to real heavy into that side right now. In the future, I see myself working with people like Cardi. I don't know if Wayne's still around. I don't know. He looking like he's falling off right now.
I know what you mean. I mean, he dropped Funeral a while back, but I think that
it went hard.
Yeah.
It was just long as hell though. It went hard.
Yeah. I know what you mean. And I've been listening to your music for a bit, and I noticed that you had two different types of styles, multiple styles, the one with the whole just back and forth rapping, consistent, with 16, 24 bars and all that, and then the more melodic sound, when it comes to your music. So, how do you describe your style when it comes to your music, and does it tend to appear from song to song when creating music?
I'll say it's ghetto soul storytelling. I really don't even know what kind of style I got. There's so many influences in me, and it's I can't even really pinpoint what's my style. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just really so versatile. But one thing I can say is you always get the raw truth from me. So everything I speak is straight from experience. So when I'm creating and stuff like that, it do jump as far as song for song, it's more so just what I'm feeling in that moment. Because I really just write off of stuff that I've been through, what I'm feeling. So if I'm feeling some type of way, that's what kind of song I'm gonna get. You know what I'm saying? If I'm pissed off, I'm about to get an angry ass song. If I'm in a good mood,
I know what you mean. And even the creative process on each song. I know in some songs you do tend to have party songs, and then other songs it's just fuck you, all that type of stuff, and it's pretty dope too either way. So when you create those songs, do you have a creative process when making the music? And also, just an interesting thing, how did you get the name Toysoulja as a part of your rap name?
My creative process is normally I just turn on a beat, sit there and I vibe, and I really just that's it. That's the creative process right there. I sit down, I vibe, I start write whatever I feel. I got my name though because when I was a kid, my pops used to always call me Toysoulja. I don't know why. I don't know where he got that from. He used to always call me as little Toysoulja, and it just kind of just stuck with me. So I was like, whatever, roll with it.
True. I know what you mean. Yeah, and even like just like looking at your music, like when I first found your Spotify, like I noticed you had like more singles than like a full length project. So like at the moment right now, do you feel like dropping singles is like more better in terms of connecting with your fan base than an album, or are you more like inclined to drop an album soon?
At first, I thought it was more like it was getting more engagement because like when you as an upcoming artist, you got to do something that's gonna grab the attention right away. You feel me? So I feel like my singles was like throwing bait to the fish. You feel me? So they bite the bait and then you pull them in. So actually, yeah, I'm working on a couple projects right now. Working on an album. I'm gonna drop a mixtape before I drop the album though.
True.
And yeah, so I'm about to hit them with a couple of full length projects. I think it's time for people to really get to know like where I'm really coming from and why I am the way I am.
True. And will there be more of a creative idea for those projects? Because I know, like in some projects, one would be like a love project, another would be just like a regular like intro project to like who like your music is and like who Toy Soldier is to like the general public. So do you feel like it's gonna be more towards who Toysoulja is, or is it gonna be more of a concept?
So my mixtape is gonna be like more of like who I am. Like it's gonna tell like a lot of different like stories, a lot of background, different stories, a lot of heartfelt shit, and like basically just touching on the sensitive spots. And then like for my album, I'm about to shit on niggas. That's all I can say. So,
yeah, I feel you. That's
yeah,
jokes, you know.
it's gonna be like it's gonna be for them people that was like, you ain't gonna be shit, and then they realize, you know what I'm saying? Like it's that. Like I'm about to shit on people. That's how.
I know.
That's what the album
Yeah,
is.
yeah, I know what you mean. And I actually got to know you more earlier on from like Rhythm and Flow. I know it was kind of like a free 6 second like type of like vibe when they showed the video, but like it seemed like you were turned up like when you were like in the crowd, like in the Chicago show. So what made you take a part of that like in the audition process for the show, and what was the experience like when you stepped into the Chicago stage where you auditioned for Chance, Twista, and like Royce?
So, what made me audition? They like hit me up out of nowhere. Like it was like an email, and I thought it was fake. So I like blew it off for like a month. I was like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Because like, you just get some shit like that in your email, you're not about to believe it. You know how many people out here trying to, scam underground artists and shit like that. So they actually ended up contacting my manager, and she was telling me like, "Oh, it's all legit." And I was like, "Okay, well, I guess we about to go. You know what I'm saying? Do this. I'm gonna go try out." So I went down there. I auditioned. It was like a face-to-face audition with I think Jesse Collins, and I did that, and then I went through. And then next thing I know, they was flying me out to Chicago, and I was like, "Oh shit, this is real." You feel me? So like I had like emotions just mixed up everywhere. Because I was kind of like I was excited, I was still like skeptical about all of it. You know what I'm saying? Because it just didn't seem real. You feel me?
Yeah, I know what you
So
mean.
yeah, so like when I got there and shit, it was like it seemed like everything was like really really rushed because like obviously they got all these people that they about to audition. Like they got hundreds and hundreds of people that's about to come through an audition. This is new, so like everybody is jumping on it, and it was just way bigger than what I thought. You feel me? So I wasn't really mentally prepared. I really didn't think it was gonna be that big. I don't know why the fuck I didn't, but like for some reason reality didn't click until I was sitting in the basement in the damn room waiting to go upstairs and audition. That's when when reality hit me. Like when I heard the roar like from the crowd, I'm like, oh shit, So I get up there, and it was a dope experience. It's just I feel like for me, I was entirely too geeked up. You know what I'm saying? Because like that was when reality hit. I had so much shit going on. Like what the fuck. And I just really couldn't really like keep it together. You know what I'm saying? So when I got up there, I was really overly energetic, and I was more so because I'm used to performing for a crowd. You know what I'm saying? And I forgot I was up there auditioning for judges. So my energy was more so aimed towards the crowd instead of aimed towards the judges, like how I should have been. You feel me? So yeah, that part, like, it was fun as hell to jump around up there, like be on TV and all that shit. But like, it sucked that like I didn't really, you know what I'm saying, do what I was supposed to do.
I know what you mean. I don't know like how the audition process like went up like after you did like the 3 to 6 minute part, but so did you feel like what they told you like after you like auditioned? Did it make like an impact towards the music that you've released now versus before, as well as like performing on stage?
Hell yeah, impacted the fuck out of me because it was like I said, like it hit me like damn, like it's real. Cause like I got told no, you know, cause like I wasn't really enunciating. I was really just all over the stage, just hype as fuck, you know. And they was telling me they told me basically like I needed to slow down, you know what I'm saying, and like actually let people hear what I'm saying. And that impacted the fuck out of me because it's like I had a lot of different emotions. Like I was mad at first, like God damn it, but then I got over it. Like you know, it really wasn't my time because everything happened for a reason, and I needed that time to come back and focus on myself so I could come back better. You know what I'm saying? So like, as far as like for the music that I make now, I'm starting to really like, cause I'm really a spitter. Like that's what I love to do. Like I like to like I'm a fast rapper. Like people like Tech Nine and Twister and shit like that was people that influenced me. So now I'm realizing like I'm slowing it down now. Like my flow is completely like different now. It's not completely different. It's still me, but it's like I really slowed a lot of things down so people can actually hear and understand and feel what I'm saying.
I know what you mean. And I think like since it was like published on like Netflix like in October, like what was the impact like for you once it was like finally like shown to the public? And have you ever received like any like recognition, criticism, or like impacts from the show from like the public or like anyone related to you?
Yes, yes. I woke up and my phone was blew the fuck up. I was like, Jesus. I didn't even know it was released yet. Like I was chilling. I didn't know when it was gonna release. None of that stuff. Cause like I kind of just like I tried to like really just take that information and better myself. So I wasn't really focused on nothing. So I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to it. And then I woke up and my phone was blew up and everybody like, bro, I just seen you on TV. I just seen you. Like, and I'm like, what the hell? Like people was messaging me and stuff. Like, oh man, they fucked up. How they let you go? But it was like really I fucked up myself. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody was saying like how I should be mad at Chance and all this other stuff. And I'm like, mad at him for what? You feel me? Like, he did what he was supposed to do. It's just I didn't do what I was supposed to do. And, like, yeah, but I got like a lot of responses on like Instagram. I had people like connect with me and they be like, "Yo, I seen you on the show." It's like everybody was like, "Dope, I don't understand." You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to tell them like I fucked up. Like,
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know this is gonna be like the last question, but what are your plans for this year in terms of like any like music or other creative projects? I know that you have like two of your projects that are gonna be dropping soon. And as well, like, do you have any final words that you would like to say for any creative or any person out there pursuing their dreams?
oh yeah. Well, actually, for as far as like what do I have planned for this year, I just opened up a studio with my team, so I'm gonna do that. We just got legit through the state, signed out all the paperwork, so Team Money Hungry is officially a business. And my advice to like anybody that's doing this is really just you gotta stay true to yourself. You feel me? Don't be trying to please everybody. If what you do is like really from your heart, you feel me? Only thing you can do is really just speak what you feel. You feel me? That's all you can do. Like don't try to like switch up yourself to please everybody else because then it's gonna start to be like unauthentic. You feel me? And it's gonna be really hard for you to get back and connect with with the people and shit like that. Never give up, obviously. I don't give a fuck how old you get doing this shit. If this is really what you love, just